nice win. Just walk us through just how important those 2 points were tonight after last night. Kind of gets rid of the bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah, it stays good. The last two games we didn't play well. Yeah, and now we win in the shootout. So yeah, it was good. The first period was pretty. It was not our system, and we didn't play good. But after we just pick up and we play our game.
Coming down in the shootout there, a little reminiscent of World Juniors. What's going through your head there? Just score? That's
Yeah, nothing else. Just like go and score.
Yeah, I mean, just to piggyback on what Tim was saying, what were you feeling kind of in that moment? Obviously, they really had you guys in that shootout kind of down. You a lot of pressure in that situation. What were your thoughts as you took the puck?
Nothing crazy. It was like every day when I go into the shootout. So I think I have more pressure in the World Juniors. But yeah, I just feel that I can score. So like that's it. I just take the puck and I just want to score a goal.
Did it feel like? I mean, the way it felt like you guys, were playing well, but you had the lead twice in the third. They came back, matched you guys, got it to overtime. Did it feel like it was really important, even more so tonight because of how you guys really had them with the lead multiple times?
Yeah, of course. Like the last two games was tied too, so it was about one goal. And yeah, today they scored a goal on 3-3, I think. A little bit lucky goal, but yeah, we just want to win today, and yeah, we're happy we done it.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
About last night. It was nice to be able to come back on a short turnaround and kind of get a second chance to make some good out of the weekend. So
I'll ask Coach when he comes in too, just the amount of young guys on this team, the adversity, you fall behind, maybe not the best start, but this team's never out of a game. That's a reflection of leadership, veterans like yourselves, and the coaching staff. Just talk about some of these young guys and how they're turning the corner.
yeah, for sure. I think we've learned that lesson throughout the year that we're never out of it, and we just stuck with it, and like we have done in the past this year, and we just stuck with it, and it worked out tonight.
And this was, kind of a back and forth game. You guys really had to fight for this one. Can you just talk about kind of the emotion? Tell us a little bit about the emotion you guys felt out there, especially with, a pretty good crowd tonight, and obviously wanting to get the taste of last night's loss kind of out of your mouths there.
Yeah, for sure. We felt like we needed to come out and get something out of this weekend for sure. And it was a little bit of up and down emotionally. The fans were into it. Our goalie kept us in it all night long, and he was huge for us. And then able to capitalize on some chances, and ultimately just got a nice win. So.
I have one. What's your plan for tomorrow?
Tomorrow I got my dad in town, so hopefully play some golf.
Okay, next time some money on the board. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Stas, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
What did it feel like in your first game back with the Firebirds, playing in something where you really had to come up big there at the end?
Yeah, I mean, that was my first game after like 3 weeks, and I was trying to do the maximum like every single game. Not thinking about that. I didn't play a little bit longer time, but yeah, first period was a little bit tough for me. Try to settle in everything, and yeah, then I feel like pretty much good, and yeah, I'm very happy we win the game for 2 points, and yeah, I just very grateful to boys, like they helped me a lot today, and it was a good game for us.
What did it feel like in the shootout when, they got a couple early goals on you guys and you really had to make some big saves there?
I mean, after the first two, I was like, again, like because you doesn't want to start like that, but yeah, I'm very happy. The boys score the goals, and then I just try to shut the door, and yeah. But after two, I was like, no, not again, please. And yeah, but I'm very happy we're win in front of our fans, and yeah, it was a great Sunday.
You're the ultimate competitor, so you'll be hard on yourself naturally. But if you look back, those two goals, the first one, I don't know how many goalies are saving that, just the actual shot itself. But overall, you played pretty well, looked pretty comfortable, getting back into the groove.
I will say my wife telling me every single time, you can save everything, and I'm trying to do that. But yeah, the first one was a good shot. But I mean, I can do little thing different to save the puck, and I know I did a mistake too. The second one was pretty nice. I mean, maybe try to poke check, do something maybe a little bit different. But yeah, it was nasty. But I was like, just try to not think about that too much and just looking forward for the next one and try to win the game for the boys.
Speaking of poke check, arguably the play of the game in the shootout, the one that you went out and got and took care of it yourself.
I was like try to keep the confidence, try to show them like not today, and I was looking the guy coming to me from my left side, and he was looking a little bit down. I was like, all right, I will try to surprise him. I was trying to close the 5-hole and make the poke check with the stick, and yeah, I'm happy. I did it. Like I tried it last year too, and it was the same thing. And sometimes it's nice to surprise the players too. Thank you.
got the faithfuls.
Taking Sundays off.
You got the faithfuls.
Coach, just the importance on getting those 2 points and getting something out of this weekend after last night.
Yeah, what like you said, yes, we're focused on today, right? So I'm not going to focus on the past. Yeah, it was big. You know, we again, it just kind of felt like we were kind of dragging through some mud a little bit. And don't take anything away from Bakersfield; they're a good team. They're battling for a playoff spot, and you know, we got the lead in the third period, and you know, we got a breakdown on the second goal, then the third goal. You know, that's what happens when you throw pucks in that. Breaks happen, right? I think it hit one of our defenseman's skate or stick, whatever it hit. Haven't looked at it closely, but. And then we had a power play, and overtime had a couple good looks. We just missed on, and then they had a late power play. But it was nice to get that monkey off our back for the shootout, because that's a big point going forward. Every point you get is, you know, you want to put it in the bank.
I just asked Ben Myers with the veteran presence and your coaching staff, just this team never seems out of it. And for a rookie or a younger team, you got to be pretty proud of knowing every night you've got that chance to get that W.
Well, that's the thing, is we want to make sure we're competitive every night. And it's not always going to go the way you draw it up. Like, if you could, you want to draw up a one-goal win or a shutout win, whatever you want. But this, you know, one thing people forget, there's always another team on the ice trying. So you have to go through your ebbs and flows of the game. You know, I just, it's, sometimes your team goes through, let's say, just moments or games where you just don't have that energy. And I thought we were kind of hitting that a little bit with our group, and then I thought as the game went along, we started to find some momentum in our game. We got the lead back. We were playing the right way, and then give them credit. They battled back. They got a big point going forward. But for us, we'll take the win and move on. Get ready for Wednesday.
Coach, this was the first time, you know, Stas has really played hockey, because, you know, even up with Seattle, it wasn't really getting a lot of ice time there with them on break. What were your thoughts on how it was able to come up big for you guys at the end there, and his overall play tonight?
Yeah, right now we've got 3 goalies in house, and we're trying to give everybody a game here. And then I think the last 3 games, all 3 kids have played. So it was good for him to get back in the net. He hasn't played a lot of hockey over the last month and a half. I think his last game here might have been against Bakersfield, if I stand corrected. You might want to correct me on that, but I believe that's what it was. So it was good for him to get back in the net here tonight, and obviously to get through the shootout. You know, he's had a tough goal there, and it was good to see our guys score some goals. Beersy got a big goal for us. Springer got a good big goal, and then, you know, what was really cool was Edward Schale, who scored the game-winning goal for the Czechs for the bronze medal. We said, we're going to put him in. He was already on our card, but his parents were in town tonight. So what a great moment for him to get the game winner in front of his family on Family Day, Kids Day.
That is actually a cool note there, that his parents were in town. Yeah, I mean, obviously for him, that was really his biggest moment since he's been back with you guys, since he was with the World Juniors, right? You know, probably one of the bigger moments, because he hasn't played more than just a few games. You know, what were your overall thoughts on just, you know, how the guys bounced back from last night? Obviously a tough loss.
Yeah, you know, it's just the good thing about the quick turnaround is you don't have to sit there and dwell on the last game. There was a couple things we touched on as a team before the game moving forward, and something that we'll continue to touch on with our coaching staff and the team. But, you know, so now we can go into a day off tomorrow feeling good about ourselves here, and then we got a big game coming up. There's no small games going forward, like we talked about the other night. Every game, one game at a time, and get ready for that game. Good stuff. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.